Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net and stock owner in Helios and Matheson and AMC. And happy 4th of July. I wasn't going to make a video for you guys today, not because I don't like you, but because, it's a busy day, we're all having barbecues. I don't even think a lot of us are seeing movies, so it didn't seem like it was worth making an update. And I know people wanted me to talk about the billion-dollar debt that MoviePass is about to take on, and them selling merchandise. I will, maybe Friday. I don't think the merchandise has much of a story. The debt we definitely should talk about at some point. I don't know if it's as bad as people say it is, but it's also not as good as you would obviously think. But no, I want to talk about something that I kind of just discovered by accident a few minutes ago, and that's this. When someone actually asked how the 3D and IMAX ticket thing will work, and MoviePass announced on Twitter that you would pay the difference, which we already knew, but then surprise them by saying there will also be a $1.50 convenience fee. And that is a very, very fine line that we need to talk about. And I'm talking as both an investor and a fan. Now, granted, I'm not a huge investor. I only have like a little over 600 shares, which sounds like a lot. Trust me, these shares are not expensive. You don't have to put a lot of money into this company to get that many shares. Needless to say, I have invested. I'd like to see the stock go up. And so from an investor standpoint, yeah, I can understand this. You charge a $1.50 convenience fee. If, like, say, 250,000 people do that every month, well, that's like $250,000 that's coming in to you. That is not something that's going out. That is coming in, and you are getting to keep it. So that's about $250,000 every month you get to keep. And considering they have $45 million in spending every month, yeah, it doesn't help a lot, but it helps a little bit. So yeah, do it. And then you have the customer point of view, where this is kind of an interesting one for them, because on one hand, technically MoviePass is giving them something. Before, MoviePass would not let you see 3D and IMAX. Now you can, and you just have to pay a convenience fee and the difference. The problem was when they announced it, they didn't announce that it would have a convenience fee. The convenience fee is being sprung on them, and so it just makes MoviePass look shady again. They're shady MoviePass. They're doing what they can to rip us off, even though, yeah, that's a psychological thing. They're not trying to rip you off in that sense. There's like an interesting article called The Psychological Thing of MoviePass. I'll link to it below, where they have shown that, where the writer kind of asks, like, you know what? It's not that MoviePass is a bad deal with all these changes, because objectively, it's still a great deal, no matter how you slice it. But the consumer part of my mind does not like things being changed so much. Does not like feeling like it was tricked, and so I want to rebel against them and cancel my account, even though I probably won't, because again, objectively, it's a great deal. When I really sit down and think about it, it's a good deal. And if you really sit down and think about this deal, yeah, if you only see a couple IMAX and 3D movies a year, now you don't have to sign up for Cinemia or AMC stubs. You just pay for the movies you want to see in 3D and IMAX, and you pay the difference and a $1.50 convenience fee. Not a lot of money, and now you have that option. But it's the fact that the convenience fee wasn't announced with the announcement. And so it just feels, sorry, my head itches for some reason. It just feels like MoviePass is trying to pull another fast one. And they need to figure this out and stop it. They really do. Now, do I think people are going to cancel a lot of subscriptions because of this? No. Do I think they're going to cancel a lot of subscriptions with AMC? No. But the thing is, this puts their relationship with customers in a really bad place, and competition is coming. They are announcing competition, and here's the thing. If you have a certain amount of customers who are unhappy with MoviePass and they live near an AMC, guess what? They're going to AMC. If Regal, launches one of these things and people are near them and they're upset with MoviePass, they'll go with them. They need to be really careful. They need their customers to feel like they are welcome. That they are welcome. And this convenience fee, while probably necessary by design, should have been announced up front. It shouldn't have been sprung on people, and that's what people don't like. They don't like the springing on them, and that's one of the problems. Because who knows how this is going to work out for the MoviePass subscribers, how it's going to change their viewing habits. Again, you couldn't see 3D and IMAX before. Technically, MoviePass is not taking anything from you. They are giving you something. You have to pay a little bit for it, but I think most of us were okay with paying a little extra for that once-in-a-while movie. Here's the thing, folks. I signed up for the AMC Stubs card specifically because I did want to see a lot of 3D and IMAX movies. If I was seeing one in a blue moon, I wouldn't have bothered. I wouldn't have even gotten Cinemia, to be honest. But because I saw a lot of 3D and IMAX movies, I found other means to get those tickets cheaper. If I was seeing one once in a while, I'd probably just use MoviePass. My parents will probably just use MoviePass. My mom likes 3D, my dad less so. Now they might see an occasional movie and they'll pay the convenience fees and they won't think twice about it. But we just don't know how that... Here's the thing. It should have been good news. This should have been good news, and the convenience fee seems to be souring it for people, and that's a shame. That's a shame. I really do think this company is their own worst enemy sometime. I mean, I think... And I don't necessarily want to blame Mitch Lowe, because from what I understand, Ted Farnsworth controls more of the levers, and he has more of the strings than Mitch Lowe does. That's what I understand. But they have a product so good that people will stick with it even with all this stuff. But sooner or later, they won't be the only game in town, and there might be a service that totally blows them out of the water. And they need to be prepared for that day to come. So while I don't see the convenience fees going away, they might want to be a little bit more upfront about some of these things and be more honest. And heck, you know what? They might even have to tell some of their customers, hey guys, we're not doing well financially. That's why we're making these changes. And we want to keep it $9.99. But we want to ask you a question. What if we experimented with different price points? What would you accept? And have like a survey and have the customers explain what they would like the future MoviePass to hold, and maybe you could just see they might have an idea that you haven't tried yet. I don't know. I think keeping the customers in the loop is going to go a lot longer to keeping the service around than, a $1.50 convenience fee, but who knows? So anyway, now I got to pass the question off to you. What do you think of this convenience fee? Does it bother you? Does it not bother you? Do you even want to see 3D and IMAX in the first place? I would love to know, so comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even $1 a month goes a long way to helping keep the channel running smoothly. And as always, blame responsibly. Have a good one.